Hi, this message is for the Leos. Now, Leos, know that there's no one from your past is connecting with you. They are not coming back. But there's some things that you just have to let go. Okay, as you let go of your past, your ex, your past issues with money, things are going to get better. Okay, I do see your finances getting better, your money situation getting better, Leos. But it's like you really have to start releasing the past, okay? And there's someone now that is in your present, and it's to the point to where I don't know if you letting go a lot of money or spending a lot of money with this new person, but it's some things that you really have to start letting go, Leos. Okay, know that things are going to turn out for you guys, also, Leos. Okay, so let's talk about this, Leos. Even though it's like somebody new that is in your past, it's like y'all start to spend time together as well. You got to start letting go of the past. Okay, let go of the past, let go of the ex, let go of the hurt and the pain from your past also, even when it comes down to money. All right, know that there is going to be more money coming your way, Leos, to where you will be able to buy the things that you want and need, not only just money, but there's going to be new opportunities, jobs, and not just a place to live, but some of you will be getting your own home, moving in towards the right direction. Okay, know that things are really going to start turning around for you in your favor. Know that you're going to also start seeing things happen, like positive things happen. Okay, and I know y'all waiting to see some changes. Y'all gonna start seeing some changes. You guys just gonna have to start having faith and start removing negative people from out of your life. Okay, even when it comes down to somebody that's in your life now, Leos, that just want to suck on you and like just want you for money. Okay, so you got to keep your eyes open. Okay, and just continue to hold on to. It's like y'all holding on to hope. I hope things change. It's gonna change. Okay, you're gonna have money. Things gonna turn around for you. Okay, and it's like it's money coming now, but it's still somebody from your past that's still holding on, and you still holding on to. And it's like let it go. All right, let it go and embrace the present. Embrace the new person. Okay. All right. So cancers, this is for you. All right, so know that yeah, you was going through some issues when it came down to money, your finances as well. So some of you guys was just going through a uphill battle when it came down to money. Okay, almost to the point to where you were looking for money, waiting on money to come in. You going through some issues with money also. There are some things that's not being told. Cancers. Somebody is really hiding the truth from you. Okay, and it's like, my gosh, what's now? It's like I'm just sick and tired of going through these problems, even when it comes down to money and people lying to me. Okay, somebody is not really being honest with you, cancers, but it's like I'm just so sick and tired of this. I'm tired of being bothered with this as well. I'm tired. It's like all of these here lies. You just feel like your blessings are being blocked because of someone that's going around telling you lies. You're not getting the truth at all. Okay, someone is also regretting the fact that they hurt you and that they lied to you as well. Cancers. And some of you cancers are going through money problems right now. So the thing is, cancers, y'all holding on to hope and y'all wishing that things change as well. Because somebody is hiding the truth. It's like I'm sick and tired of this. I know I'm afraid. It's like you have fear in you about this whole situation. One minute you want to move on, and the next minute you don't. But it's like, okay, what do I do now? Okay, so cancers, I do see you guys going to end up fixing your own self. Okay, it's like y'all want a new opportunity, a new life, a whole fresh new start as well. Okay, do I see this person ever coming up telling you the truth? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, and it's like you and this person is not really connected right now. Okay, y'all not connected. Y'all not doing anything together at all. Okay. Like I said, y'all are not together anymore. Okay, it was like y'all was together. Um, Even though y'all was together, y'all were going through some problems. So now y'all not together anymore, and y'all are not forgiving each other at all. And you're not forgiving this person either for hurting you the way that they did. Somebody was like, "You used me for my money. Now I'm all out of money. Now you around here doing all of these lies. Like, who are you really with?" Okay. And it's like, I'm tired. It's getting to the point to where you want to walk, you want to leave, but you're not leaving. It's like you're still waiting on this person to come back into your life as well. Okay. But listen, cancers, even though there's going to be obstacles and challenges, which is problems, like little things that you're going to have to go through to get to where you need to go, know that you're going to start seeing positive things change in your life. The thing is, you're going to have to start standing up for what you believe in. Okay. Stand up for what you believe in. Don't let things go unsaid, cancers. Speak up. Okay, talk about how you really feel. Even if you get a chance to talk to this person who's not really telling you the truth, tell them how you really feel. Okay, instead of you balling it all in. I see you guys finishing things that you started, complete things that you started. Okay, cancers. Even when it comes down to school, even when it comes down to uh, social events, also when it comes down to projects as well. But it's like y'all gonna be working really, really, really hard, even when it comes down to working. So those of you that are not working, know that you are going to be working, and it's like you're going to be working really hard to get that money back together. Okay. Um, when it comes down to this relationship, I don't see y'all being together. I don't see it. Hello, Pisces. Pisces, this is for you. 1 minute you guys are vulnerable, wanting to show your soft spot, then 1 minute you don't. Okay. There's some things that you are doing now is letting things go, even from the past. Okay, it's like it's over. Okay, we don't got no ties. We ain't got nothing. It ain't nothing here. I don't have feelings for you like that anymore. 1 minute I'm gonna give in, the next minute I don't. All right. It's like it's over, and I need to release you, and I am releasing you. Okay. So yes, Pisces. So know that this like you trying to be vulnerable. 1 minute, it's like you just want. I ain't gonna say that, but it's like some of you just want things your way in a certain way as well. Like you hold yourself to a higher standard, Pisces, and not only you, but you hold other people to a higher standard also. But you do got empathy for other people as well. Okay, but it get to the point where you just get tired of going through the same thing, like game playing. And it's like, nah, Pisces ain't really up for that. You know, it's like be real with me or be gone. Okay, so this person here, Pisces, it's like you've been trying. You tried. Okay, but now it's just over. You don't got no more feelings, nothing there for this person. So it's like it's over. Mm, yes, it is over. Yeah. So and it was like nothing good was really happening. I don't see y'all wasn't going forward in a positive way. It was always some issues that was going on. Yeah, and it's like y'all still have some, just like I said, it's like you got tired of the game playing, but it's like you don't hate anyone. Okay. Forgive, let go, and let God. Okay. What I can tell you is like y'all really gonna start having, some of you Pisces are going to be having a new start, a fresh new start, a new beginning in your life as well. You guys have to start having a new outlook on your life also. Some of you are going to be stepping into a higher position, a higher calling as well, especially when it comes down to your employment. Okay, some of you are going to be working with children and lots of people. There's also going to be jobs as well. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of performing. Okay. Um, And a lot of growth is going to be happening as well. Even when it comes down to job opportunities, you are going to be getting it also. But you just got to make your mind up. You're going to have to make choices. Make your mind up, okay? Because sometimes you might end up having to move for this new opportunity as well, okay? I don't see you guys out there in the open. It's to the point to where you're trying to, now that it's over and you tired of playing the games, it's like you blocking this person out of your life. It's like, okay, I'm tired of it. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna keep running back and forth with you no more. Okay, Pisces. But even though there's like little issues going on right now, you got to stand up for yourself. Stand your ground, okay? And it's like you are standing your ground. It's like, let me let you go because I'm tired of this. It's over. Okay, Pisces. Hi, Libra. How are you on this beautiful day? This is for you. All right, so Libra, know that they are not rejecting you, okay? It's like you are in the loop. Y'all are together. Y'all holding hands and all of that. It's like now it's a time for y'all to rekindle, okay, this relationship. So know that a whole lot of things are starting to get right back new, refreshing, done over again, a redo. Okay, so know that it is time for you to go on ahead and take a vacation as well. All right, because before y'all was having issues about going like into traveling. Some of you didn't want to travel, but now it's the time for you to go ahead and take this trip, Libra. Okay, because right now you and this person, it's like you are in a relationship. This is somebody that's been in your life for quite some time. It's like y'all are not being rejected anymore. So know that this here is going to be a redo of a relationship, okay? A renewal in a relationship also. This is somebody that you have known and been with for quite some time. All right. So go ahead and take the trip. Have fun. Okay. Oof. And know that this person really does want you. Not only that, but Libras, some of you um been in a relationship to where y'all are not really together anymore, like y'all not together, but it's like I need some help. I need to find out what it is that I need to do. Know that y'all are not really, this you Libras that are not in relationships, it's like y'all not together anymore, but you guys need to relax. But what you need to know is that they waiting on you to come back into their lives. They really want you to come back because it's like you left an impression there and they want you to open your eyes and start seeing things for what it is. But it's like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I want to go move on. I want to get over this here situation and just make plans for my life. Okay. But for those of you that are getting back into a relationship, some of you are getting back with someone that you was already with in a relationship. Um, Even some of you are making plans on going on trips with the people that you were in a relationship. Some of you are rekindling relationships as well. Okay, so know that there's like two situations here. All right, one situation, Libras, is that someone that you were in a relationship with, y'all are not together anymore. Okay, and it's like y'all are not really trying to talk to anyone about what it is that y'all should do about this situation. The person who's not in your life anymore right now, so where y'all are not together, Libra, that person is like really sitting back waiting on you to see what it is what you gonna do. Okay. But right now it's like you don't have time for that. You sitting there waiting on me. I know you did. It's like they really did touch you. They left a mark on in of them on your life. Like you gonna always remember this person. Okay, but it's like I don't know. I just need to open my eyes and see what it is that I need to do for myself right now. And right now it's like I need to get over this whole situation. Okay, like it's like you trying to put this person behind you and move on with yourself with yourself without them. Okay, and it's like God got extra plans for your life. So it's like you letting them go, but they waiting to see what you gonna do. So Libra, speak up. You got to let this person know, I'm not gonna string you along. It's just over. I just need to do stuff for me. Okay. And for those of you that are getting into new relationships. Some of you are getting into relationships, like renewing your relationships. And this, when I say renewal, I'm talking about relationships like you done been in a relationship with somebody already, and it's like y'all starting to come back to connect again together. Okay. And things are going to get better for y'all. All right. So some of you want to go take a trip as well. Take a trip. Know that this person is not going to be rejecting you. They're not going to be pushing you out to the side. They're not going to be ignoring you. Okay, Libras. All right. So at one time, Libra, like I said, some of you was not standing up for yourself. You wasn't standing up for what you believe in also. All right. You did so much for people, and it's like you didn't get what you wanted. You didn't get what you deserve as well. Um, some people don't look out for you, you know. Some people don't say thank you. Some people don't pay you back. All right. But listen, some of you also was going through these problems because it's like don't bite the hand that feeds you type of situation. Okay. And it was like, yeah, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Period. It's like you stopped doing the things that you needed to do. Like I was like going to school. Okay. Some of you stopped going to school. Some of you not even looking at yourself and checking to see if this really you. It's like this is not like me. What's going on? And it's like you're not picking up on it. You not learning your what's going on. You're not sitting around and saying, okay, let me sit back and see what's going on. One minute I'm doing good, the next minute I'm doing bad. What's my downfall? It's like y'all are really bored and y'all disconnecting from the world. Okay. And it's like, my gosh, I just need to, some Libras saying, I just need to find myself. Some Libras are like, I just want to be by myself and just get my peace of mind back. Okay. But know that you're getting your strength back as well. But like I said, Libras, y'all got to speak up, honey. Speak up and speak positive. Don't be leading nobody on. What? Hi, Scorpios. This is for you. All right. So, Scorpios, listen. This relationship is not over with. You supposed to get a divorce, but it's like you are not divorced at all. Your pride and your ego is keeping you from meeting somebody else. Why? Because this relationship, this marriage, this connection was being supposed to be over, but it's like you not. It's not over. Okay? And some of your pride and your ego is the reason why you're not really meeting nobody else, because you're supposed to be letting go of this person that you was connected to, and you are not doing it at all. Okay. For so one minute it's like you are stuck on this here, like I need to make a decision, but I'm stuck on what is it that I should do. But why? Because it's like y'all not really, it's not really over. This person not coming over, this person not checking for you, and it's like your eyes not open, you not paying attention. I don't see children being yeah, even when it comes down to children, it's like it's a lot that's going on. You got to open your eyes to pay attention, especially when it comes down to your children. Okay. Yeah. Like your pride and your ego is stepping in the way of you making your decision. It's like, man, this relationship's supposed to be over, but you don't know what it is that you really want to do as well. But you got to pay attention because you're getting all kind of signs, and you're not like this person ain't coming to check you out. They ain't knocking on your door. They ain't coming to chill and lay down next to you. But you're not walking away from this relationship. You're not getting those papers. You know, what's the name of that song? I guess you better sign the papers. It's time to sign the papers. It's time to sign the papers. But it's like you're not signing those papers. Scorpios, what's the problem? Okay. This person here is not the one for you. They not checking you out. Okay. You got kids with this person. Some of y'all got kids with this person. Some of y'all don't. But you need to keep your eyes on your children. Mm-hmm. Make up your mind. I don't see why you stuck. This person ain't come trying to be with you. They don't come see you. None of that. They don't come knock on your door and do this and do that, but it's like you not meeting nobody else because you think that this person gonna come back into your life. Huh. You better open your eyes and pay attention to the things that's going on, Scorpios. Because right now you just limiting your happiness. Mm. And who you blocking out? Who you trying to isolate yourself from, Scorpios? You the one that got to make a decision. It ain't hard. Open your eyes. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to everything that's going on, especially when it comes down to this relationship. If this person really wanted you, where would they be with you? It's so many things that's going on. You got to open your eyes and pay attention because everything is in the front of you. You just not looking at it. You will meet somebody else, but it's like you blocking it. You're not even standing up for yourself. You're not even taking authority over your life. Take control of your life. Yeah, you lost your passion, honey. You lost your passion, your fight for life. It's like, oh my gosh, like you're not really getting yourself together. But you so busy worried about this person here, honey. They ain't coming. Girl, please. Bye. Okay? Get your life. You in the process of where you got to make a choice. All right, listen to your heart and make a choice because this person ain't coming to you. Pay attention to the details, okay? Get your happy back, get your strength back, take back control of your life, get your life back, okay? Get stronger. You understand what I'm saying? But be careful when you make your moves and when you make your decisions. Make sure you listen to your heart. And also look at yourself, check yourself out and see what it is that you need to change so you can be able to make the right decision and the right choice for you. Okay? Because you worry about somebody that y'all ain't even together. Y'all supposed to be signing the papers, but it's like y'all not signing the papers yet. Y'all ain't go through the process yet. But it's like I'm stuck. What do I do? Child, please. They wasn't even there for you when they was there for you. Make your decision. All right, Virgos, this is for you. All right. So know that like there is no confusion. It is what it is. This person not coming to check you out at all. So it's like since I understand now what's the tea is, I'm walking off. I'm leaving this relationship. I'm letting go. I'm walking off from this because I'm sick of the confusion. I don't want no confusion in my life. So therefore, you're not coming to check me. I'm done with it. I'm out the door, baby. There's other fish in the sea. Virgo. Okay? Virgo. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, they got tired of being stuck. They got tired of being stuck with you. Virgos got tired of being stuck, sitting around waiting to see what y'all gonna do. What you gonna do? You gonna come through what? You ain't knocking on my window? What? So it's like there's no more they not stuck anymore. They mind is made up. As in, I'm walking off. I'm walking away. I'm letting go. I'm out the door, baby. Now, Virgos, let it go. Is other fish in the sea? Let it go. All right. Yeah, whatever that situation is, it's like you walking away from it. Okay, it's like I'm sick of the confusion. I'm tired of it also. Okay, because this person here was also stuck. It's almost to the point to where this person was already in a relationship with somebody else. And they wasn't trying to be careful about what it was that they was doing. Okay, it was like, oh my gosh, now what do I do? It's a lot of mess, a lot of drama going on. So know that this person was not coming to check you out because they was already in a relationship. Oof. They had something going on already. And it was like a lot of lies going on in this situation also. Okay. I don't see you even thinking about this person no more. It's gonna come to the point where you're not gonna be thinking about this person at all. Okay. And this person caused problems in your relationship with your family. Okay, right now it's like I don't want to think about this person anymore. I'm tired of the problems. I'm tired of it, but it's like you're still going through, you're hurting right now because of this whole situation. Okay, get your strength back, get your life back. Okay, get it back. All right. Know that there's going to be peace in your life as well. All right. But know that there was a lot of lies going on in this situation. You're going to have peace. You're going to get that peace back in every aspect of your life, even when it comes down to your family and your life as well. Okay. So forgive that person that hurt you. Forgive, let go, and let God. You will be okay. All right, so Aries. Now, all of the passion is gone, the fire, desire is gone. Nobody wasn't trying to change. Nobody was trying to get this here passion back in our relationship, even when it came down to your life as well. Okay, it's like no change was happening. Nobody wasn't trying to change. Nobody wasn't trying to fix the relationship at all. Nobody is pointing hands like, you're not gonna blame me, and you're not gonna blame me. So nobody is taking the blame for why this relationship ain't working out. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But it's like you still holding on to this here person. You still holding on to what was, and y'all ain't even together like that. This person ain't even wait. Aries. Baby, it ain't no fire there. It ain't no passion there. It ain't no romance. It ain't nothing. Nothing. Okay? And is this person going to change? No. Are they even... no. Mm-mm. One minute you waiting on them to change. They not changing. They not even caring to change, Aries. What y'all going to do? Hmm? Mm. One minute y'all, it's like it's some issues that's going on with y'all Aries. Okay? One minute y'all want to start something new, a fresh start, a new start in your life, a new chapter in your life, and the next minute you don't. Some of you want to have children and then you don't. Some of you want to have everything your heart desires, and then some of you don't. Okay? Even when it comes down to this here person that don't want to be with you anymore. And in your head, it's like it's not over. But it's like you got to make a decision. You got to choose, Aries. You want you a new life, new love, new. What do you want? Okay? I can tell you this, Aries. Y'all don't be getting what y'all deserve. Okay? Some of y'all be doing a lot for other people. And it get to the point to where sometimes they don't even say thank you. Sometimes they don't even pay you back. Okay? Sometimes you be having to go without because you don't went out your way and help somebody else. Mm-hmm. And it causes you not to finish what you started. Some of you are very creative, and it's like y'all putting things on the back burner to try to handle other things, and other things is because you're trying to help everybody else that is around you, so you forgetting about you. mm. That ain't good. And that's why you need to sit back and check yourself, open your eyes and see, Aries, what's really going on. What's really the tea. They not really feeling you like that, but you around here making sure that they straight and they happy. If they was to call you and say, let me hold something, you gonna show up, break your neck to get to them. People not trying to change, and it's almost to the point to where people be trying to use you, Aries. Okay, but know that there's going to be plenty of options coming your way, Aries, Aries. Okay, choose wisely, Aries. Choose wisely because you could be happy. You can start a new chapter in your life, a new beginning, a new home, a new job, a new position, a new relationship. You can have all of that. It's like sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. It's almost like this. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Okay? So you got to start speaking up and start speaking positive about your life and about your situation. Even when it comes down to this passion, like it's not there. So open your eyes and say, okay, let me be for real. Let me be real with myself. Now I know this person is not really connecting to me right now. What am I gonna do? And that's why that choice needs to come into place. What do I do? Cause they don't want me. We're not intimate. We don't communicate like that. So make your decision, all right? Have faith, Aries, okay? Have faith. It's time to cut some people off as well. Negative people. Even people that really don't want you, but want the, yeah, even the person that don't want you, you still holding on to them. Like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, so listen, Aquarius, you guys have a lot of fear going on, okay? It's like you have fear, are afraid of the unknown, okay? Know that there's some problems that getting ready to come, all right? Before, when you come up with having problems, it's like you wasn't getting any warning signs, okay? So know this, there's no confusion, so that you will not have any confusions, Aquarius. It's like you guys really be wanting to know the warning signs, because it's like you guys have fear of the unknown, fear of what's going to happen. Okay? So stop confusing yourself, Aquarius. Let go of the confusion and know that there is not going to be like any bad things starting to happen to you. All right? It's going to be like little obstacles, like little challenges, things that you're going to be. It's like you're going to be able to go through those problems. Okay. There's not going to be anything big or anything major. All right. But you will be able to get through those obstacles, those things as well. Open your eyes and start seeing things for what they really are. All right. Because at one time you was not, Aquarius. It's like, oh my gosh, is there anything going on right now? Okay. But you wasn't getting no sign. It's like, oh my gosh, this really did happen to me. But you wasn't getting a sign about that at all. Know that there's no confusion either. Even though that situation came, there was no confusion. It didn't bother you, okay? But know that there's getting ready to be some challenges ahead, some little issues ahead. Open your eyes and pay attention, okay, to everything that's going on around you. Open your eyes and start seeing things for what they really are, Aquarius, okay? Release those things that serves you no more purpose, even when it comes down to the point of you thinking that something is going to happen bad. Let it go. Okay, let it go and know that God got you as well. Know that you are going to be opening up a lot more also, and you got to open up, you got to start communicating, because Aquarius, it's like those of you that are single, you guys gonna be meeting somebody new, okay? You're gonna be meeting somebody new. You're gonna meet somebody new, because before, when y'all was going through some issues with somebody else in a relationship, y'all was going through issues, okay? But even though this here uh, situation had done happened, it didn't take you by storm. It's like, okay, I'm not confused no more. I've been paying attention to the signs. Okay, now it's time for you to open your eyes and pay attention to your intuition. All right, pay attention, Aquarius. Know that there are going to be some obstacles going on, some problems getting ready to happen. You can overcome these things. Just pay attention. All right. Stay open, communicate, talk to people. All right. Because you're going to be meeting somebody new in your life. Will that person be the one? They will be the one. It's all up to you, but you got to pay attention to your intuition. And know this, Aquarius, there's some things that you should be letting go. And fear is one of them. Don't be afraid of the unknown or what's going to happen or what might happen. Let it go. And nothing going to happen to you. You know, trust God and just pay attention. Just pay attention to everything that's going on around you, even when it comes down to people. You got to start learning how to observe people and things, okay? No, you're not crazy. You're just trying to pay attention, okay? Yeah. This gonna be good. Aquarius. I'm gonna tell you why. Remember I told you that you got to start opening it up because you're gonna meet somebody else new? That's what's gonna happen. Okay? Before, you didn't have anybody who you could really call on and talk to, somebody that can help you through the problems and the things that you were going through. Sometimes you don't really like to talk about your issues with other people. Okay. It even come to the point to where, listen, when you didn't have anybody around you, it's like you found some comfort and peace, and you got to learn to open up. All right. I'm going to tell you why you need to open up. The more you open up, the more you let go of the problem. Remember, I told you about the issue that just popped up, but it didn't bother you? All right. And it didn't bother you because you had started. You found peace. You found somebody who you can really talk to about that. But you're gonna have to start opening up more. Know that there's not going to be any more obstacles, no more challenges coming your way at all. Okay? But be patient. No matter what, it's like you got to stand up for yourself, take back control of your life, take your power back as well. You got to start knowing exactly who you are, say what you mean, and mean what you say, Aquarius. Okay, but be patient. Don't rush things. Don't force things to happen, and don't rush into things. Just please be patient. Know that you're going to start seeing more money coming into your life, and you will be able to buy things also. So those of you that love eBay and Amazon and all of the other things, listen. Fashion Nova, listen, you're going to have money. And it's like you're going to be buying up the stove, okay? And you're going to have money to buy the things that you want and need. So it's like this is your season, Aquarius. So don't let no obstacles, don't let no problems, don't let nothing get in the way of your blessings. Period. Period, Pooh. Pay attention. And it's like you just thinking about somebody from your past. Some of these can be someone that passed on as well. Okay. Even somebody from your like an ex. It's like you be thinking about your ex as well. But listen, you have to start letting things go. People go also. All right. Stay open, because the more you stay open, you will meet someone new. And that's for those of you that are single. Okay. Hi, Taurus. Now, when it comes out to you, Taurus, it's like you are now getting that passion back in your life, in your romance, in your relationship. So it's like you getting that fire back. You getting that um Tiki Tiki Novi 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 back. You getting that first love back. You getting that, oh my gosh, I love you back. Okay, that fire and desire back in the relationship. Okay. And the reason why you getting that back in the relationship is because it's like you was on the wrong path. You wasn't doing things the right way. You wasn't going in the right direction. You wasn't moving the way that you needed to move. Okay. You wasn't being careful when making your decisions and when making moves. So it's like, all right, so I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm not going to turn to drugs and alcohol because I made the wrong move, the wrong decision at all. So it's like, let me express how I really feel. Let me be vulnerable and let them know that, hey, I really do love you. I'm sorry that I didn't know what I really wanted, but now I know what I want. So now the passion and the desire it's like it's coming back into the relationship as well. Okay. And it's like you are taking this opportunity to seize the moment of getting this. I gotta get my baby back. Okay. And it's like, yeah, you getting your boo baby back, Taurus. You getting your baby back, and not on your baby back, but you getting that desire, that passion back in that relationship, that love back as well. And some of you are already in relationships, and know that you and the person that you are in a relationship with is going to get closer. Okay. And it's gonna be like a whole fresh new start, because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to say that, but it's gonna be like rabbits. Okay. Y'all gonna get y'all relationship back on track. All right. And the Taurus, they gonna make sure it's that they doing that too. Okay. Ooh, one time for love. Like Easter bunnies around here. Ooh. All right, so Taurus, yeah. So know that those things are not going to be bothering you anymore, okay? And I do know that you wanted to go on a trip also, but that did not happen at all, okay? Um, Even though you did not make that trip, it's like there was other things that was really bothering you also, okay? And some of you has been bothered, very emotional, withdrawn because of some hurt and pain that you were going through as well, okay? And this here What made you withdraw and want to be by yourself is because it was something that really brought you joy, something that really made you happy, and it's like you lost it. Yeah. And it's like now that I'm going through this, it's like you feeling the pain and feeling like, oh my gosh, now I'm nobody. Nobody can really lean on me. Nobody can really depend on me at this time. Okay. But what you cannot do, Taurus, is beat yourself up about things that went on. Okay. But things that you lost. Get your life back. Okay. Right now, it's like you don't really want to think about this situation anymore. Okay. Don't turn to drugs and alcohol about it at all. Okay. I do see you leaving this situation behind. It's like I'm moving on from this issue. It's like you're moving on from this situation, okay? But make sure you stand up for yourself and what you believe in also. All right? Stay positive. Stay positive, Taurus, okay? Stay positive and know that you are going to get that happiness, that fulfillment, or you're going to get another job. It's like one minute you happy, one minute you're sad. You're worrying a lot because of what you had done lost. But you got to forgive people. Forgive the people that hurt you, that caused this here pain, and get your strength back as well because it did something to you. All right. And have faith. Know that even though this whole situation happened to you, somebody still got your back, boo. Okay? Somebody got your back. You are not alone. God got you. Jesus got you. Yes, they got you. All right. And I do see where you got to start communicating more with your family. Okay. Know that God is bringing you peace inside of your relationships. Even when it comes down to a marriage and a relationship as well. Some of you, it's like some of you are not in a relationship and some of you are. Know that God is bringing you peace inside of your relationship and that positive things are going to start happening. You're going to start moving forward and you got to move forward in a positive way also, Taurus. Okay? All right, so Taurus, lean not unto your own understanding. Okay? Now we are on to Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, I can tell you that one minute you got your mind made up, then the next minute you don't got your mind made up. You need to just come on with the come on, okay? Yeah, somebody was not on the right path. It's almost to the point to where somebody was leading you to the on the right path, and this is somebody from your past, okay? Somebody from your past was like really yeah, some things that was going on with your past is to the point now to where it's like you just keep reliving your past. So it's like you stuck. One minute you want to move on, the next minute you don't. Okay? And you wasn't on the right path. It's like you really wasn't making the right choice. You wasn't really making sure that everything was okay. Okay? Before doing it. Like, let me make sure that things are going to be okay for me if I made this choice, if I made this decision. Like you really wasn't being careful, okay? I don't see you turning to drugs or alcohol like that. Some of you may be drinking or smoking. But I don't see it affecting your life. All right. Know the it's like know that this person here is sorry. It's like you are still attached to this person. You don't know what it is that you really want to do, but this person is sorry. Okay. And it's like, I'm sorry that this happened. I am so sorry. And it's like they left an impression on your life, and it's to the point where you just can't let them go. Sagittarius. I don't see you even traveling or going places with this person at all. It's not like y'all far away. It's like y'all really close together. Y'all close. But it's like Sag, you're supposed to be making a decision. You got to be making your mind up. But you just keep getting stuck. I don't even see y'all being together like that anymore. It was to the point where y'all was soulmates, but not anymore. Okay, it's like, yeah, all of that is up in the air. That's the past, but you just keep reliving the past. It's time for you to regain your life back as well. This person is not the one. And it's like you're not letting your pride, your ego get in the way. It's just that you are stuck on one minute you stuck and one minute you're not. And it's like you know what it is that you need to do, but it's like you're not doing it. Okay, but it's no matter what you left a good mark on this person. Okay? But it's like you still attach this person. They are so sorry for not telling you what's really going on. Okay? Um, It's just a lot of sadness, a lot of grief that's going on. This person here was in your life, and they got you feeling like you are stuck and making a decision that you need to make, because this person here, one minute they want to be where you are, then the next minute they don't want to be where you are. And it's like they wasn't really being careful. They didn't make their decision. And when I say that, it's like they wasn't listening to their heart. You could have been at home with me. We could have been happy and doing things together, but instead you chose to go do something else and do what you want to do. And that was the wrong move. Now I don't know what it is that I need to do when it comes down to this relationship. Why? Because it's like I still love you and I'm still attached to you, but you need to get your life back, Sag. Okay? Get your life back. And you stuck on somebody that's just I'm gonna tell you like this, Sag. When you gone, ain't no sunshine. Okay? Will they regret being there? Will they regret hurting you? Will they regret it? Yeah, they will regret it. They will. You gotta make your mind up. It's like you just stuck. One minute you wanna walk away. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Then the next minute you don't do it. You even got issues with your family. Okay, it's like y'all are up in an uproar right now, also because things are not working out and with you and your family members also. Like there's a lot of confusion that's going on in the family inside of the home as well. Even when it comes down to children, somebody is being very disobedient as well. Okay, and it's like you're not getting what you really hope for and that you want either. Like, when is it gonna be my time to be happy? I'm making everybody else around me happy, but when it's gonna be my turn, when you gonna make me happy? Okay, but like I said, you keep reliving the past, and it's like you keep thinking about the past also. Okay, it's like you're not letting it go for nothing. Okay, it's to the point to where you're not even able to be happy and celebrate and live your life to the fullest because you wasn't getting the things that you want, even when it came down to love as well. But it's like you just keep reliving the past. What you gonna do? It's time for you to live in the moment. Stop dragging along baggage, honey. Just like bag lady, you gonna hurry, you gonna miss your bus. Okay, you gotta get rid of some of that baggage for one. Okay, you're gonna meet some people that's going to be there to help you, to strengthen you, to lift you up so that you can get past this situation. But it's like you stressed out, you worried about this problem, it's always on your mind. Like, okay, get you a soap, boo. All right, finish the things that you start. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting nothing but the truth right now. Even if you getting messages out there in the street, it's nothing but the truth. Okay, you get nothing but truth, clarity, and things that you did not know. Okay, you getting it. Finish things that you start, even when it comes down to school, even when it comes down to things that you wanted to do for yourself, for your life, your goals. Okay, Sag, get your back up off the wall. Hi, Geminis. Okay, this is for you, Geminis. I don't see you going long distance at all. Okay, even when it comes down to long distance relationships, it's like, oh no, I'm walking away from this situation because too far. It's too much going on. Okay, you don't have any fear. It's like I gotta start enjoying this change in my life as well. Okay, um, yeah, it's like you seizing this opportunity to like just let things go with this person that is far distance. It's like you walking away, like this long distance thing is not working out for you. So it's like, let me go. All right, and let me embrace my change. Let me enjoy my life. Let me live my life as well. Okay. Know this, that Geminis, you are going to meet that person that you supposed to be with. Some of you know who it is that you should be with. It's like they already have your heart. Okay, and it's like it's getting to that point to where you're gonna have to seize the opportunity of even grabbing them and keeping them in your heart and close in your heart as well. But make sure you pay attention to the details, because just like you getting signs, okay, and but just show of compassion, Geminis. Show compassion and also be patient. All right. Be nice, Geminis, and be patient, because this person is they already have your heart. Okay. This person that you are supposed to be with, that you connected with, it's like y'all are soulmates. and this person have your heart. So it's like, I can't do this long distance relationship thing. I'm sorry, I'm not getting on no plane, no train to be with you. I'm not gonna be with you, and you over there, you over here, and I can't get to you, and you can't get over here to me. You don't travel, I don't travel. So it's like, let me let this thing go. Let me let it go, and let me embrace my life, and let me just be patient and wait on the one that I should be with as well. Okay, but just pay attention to the details, Geminis. It's like you guys was going through some problems, and it's like you learning from that whole situation. Okay. The thing is, Geminis, you got to stop doubting yourself, because y'all doubt yourself a lot. There you go again. Y'all is not getting on. Y'all not traveling to go be with nobody. I'm sorry, that's too far. I got to go way out there to be with you. You crazy? You crazy, and I don't even know you like that. Yeah, but y'all also going through some problems also, Geminis, but y'all are not really talking about these problems. And not only that, but it's like things are not really changing for you in your life. It's like things are at a standstill. And it's like, oh my gosh, when things gonna start popping off. Okay? You ready for some good things to pop off. But you gotta get your happy back. You gotta get your passion back, your joy back, all of that for your life. Make sure you choose wisely what's gonna make you happy, Geminis, because you get ready to be hit with a lot of opportunities. Okay. Don't allow conflict to interfere in your thinking at all, Geminis. Okay. Choose wisely on what it is that you're gonna do, which way you're gonna go. Uh, but be patient when making your choice. Choose from your heart. Okay. Um, and I do see where you guys are at the point now to where you are very emotional, and it's like you're pulling yourself away from people. um Talk about that issue, because y'all not really talking about it. When you start opening up and talking about it, it's like your heart is not going to be hurting anymore. You're not going to be feeling this way to where you got to be stuck and you all by yourself, Gemini. Okay, so forgive yourself, forgive others, love yourself and love others, and forgive others. Okay, why? Because God say, love one another as I love you, and be patient. For the person you already supposed to be with, you already know who that is. All right. So be patient and pay attention to the sign, because they're going to be throwing them at you. All right. So Capricorns, when it comes down to you Capricorns, it's like y'all are afraid of losing someone that y'all are in a relationship with. All right. There's not going to be any obstacles, any problems at all. But it got to the point to where nothing is changing. Okay. Sometimes you be waiting on a change. Like, okay, so is things going to change? No. Why? Because it's like it's time for us to fix what's broken. Let's please try to fix it so we won't have no more problems. This person here is to the point to where I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But their eyes are not open. Okay. So therefore they are not trying to seize the opportunity and trying to fix it. All right. But it's like you trying to be patient and waiting on them. But while you being patient, it's like you being loyal. Okay, like I'm gonna be loyal and wait on you to see what it is that you want to do, because I want to work on my relationship. I want to fix my relationship, but you ain't willing to change. And this person here know that you want to change it and you want to fix it, but it's to the point, Capricorns, to where they are like taking advantage of you, because they know you want to fix it. Or you trying to fix your relationship, but they trying to fix it with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you trying to fix their relationship with them, Capricorns, but they taking advantage of you. It's like they just dragging you, pulling you along, stringing you along. Mm-hmm. Hurting you, Capricorn. It's like the truth is out there. The truth is out there. It's like I know what the truth is. I know what's going on, but I still want to be with you. And it's like, oh my gosh, somebody get a stick, boop, because you ain't learning your lesson. How you gonna already know that this person is telling you the truth on how they really feel, but you don't really care at all? Like, I just really want to be with you, but you ain't learning your lesson. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to learn. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to live without you. So just please, baby, please. Please, baby, please. What's wrong, Capricorn? What is wrong, boo? What is wrong? What is wrong, Capricorn? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's like it's some issues that's going on. You trying to fix the problem. It's not going to be fixed. I'm sorry, but it's like, no, it's not fixing. It's not gonna be fixed. All right. And it's like it's causing you to like really lose yourself, really when it comes down to your morals. And it's like you know better than that. You got values, you have morals, but you lost them. Okay. You're not standing up for yourself, you're not taking control of your life at all. Okay. You rushing, you not being patient at all, and that's something that you should be doing is being patient. Okay, it's like, oh my gosh, I know I need to wait. It's taking too long to happen. It's taking too long. It's taking too long. It's taking entirely too long. Boo. And it's like the cat is out of the bag. What you gonna do? Still sit there and act like you don't know? You already know what the tea is, but you don't care. So why you rushing it? Why you rushing somebody that really don't want to be where you are, okay, or with you. All right, but you need to check yourself, honey. You need to look at yourself and see what's going on with you. Why you being this way? Okay, there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of problems that's going on right now with you. Okay, know that you are going to be blessed. You're gonna be getting things also, even when it comes down to material things. Even you need some spiritual help. Okay, you're gonna get that as well. But you got to start learning to love yourself. Remember when I told you that morals come in to play? Like you got to get your morals back together because you running behind somebody that don't want to be running with you. Okay, I see you moving on, but it's to the point to where you just be making things complicated. One minute it's gonna work out, the next minute it ain't. You know, when it comes down to problems, it's like it's not gonna be fixed, no matter no ifs, ands, and buts about it, boo. I'm sorry, Capricorn, but this person here is a no. And it's like you're gonna be moving on, and you still ain't go get it. It's like they could put the truth in your face, you still not gonna believe it. You're still not gonna believe it, and it's like you just stop and doing what it is that you need to do. You stop focusing on yourself, and this whole situation is draining you. And y'all need to come to Jesus, Capricorn. Let the Lord heal you, because y'all can't even make y'all mind up right now because of this whole situation. Know that I love you, Capricorns. God loves you. God love you. Jesus loves you. And I love you too, Capricorns. Okay? I'm going to make sure I keep y'all prayed up. I am. You guys be blessed. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share this to your friends or whatever. If just hit copy link and share it all over the world. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for spending your time with me on this beautiful day. Be blessed.